United Star League, been the frontier.
Now are you ready?
This is it. Here we go.
Mario.
All right, now I'm going to say in like catch my family, and welcome to another sneak attack here at Team Light headquarters out here in Sedona. I am very excited. I have a very special guest today, but first, my brother Ken Owen, Agravitae. My brother is in Belize right now. He owns one of the largest soursop farms in the world, and he's going to be joining us later in the program. Discussing not only some of the great products which can now be found at teamlightstore.com under health and wellness, but he's going to come in and let you guys know exactly what's going on here and some of the little secrets that have been laid out. But real quick, just for everyone out there, what's up? Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, love you, YouTube, Instagram, everybody watching. From here to South Africa, how are you? I'm going to talk about one quick thing, and then I'm going to bring my brother on here because the dimensional realities are not only changing very drastically, but we had a long conversation yesterday with some of our guys out here in Sedona on how to explain what's happening dimensionally, why time is speeding up, why you feel like you're living 2 or 3 different realities simultaneously. The main thing to kind of visualize was this is the easiest way for me to explain it. Because they're like, well, explain to me how, dimensionally you're perceiving this. And so I'll explain it like this. Okay, imagine all of us are walking up to a waterfall, right? We're maybe somewhere in maybe Belize or in let's say the Hawaiian Islands, big, beautiful waterfall. As we get closer to the waterfall, we realize there's 3 streams to this waterfall, right? You can step in the center channel and the water's hitting you. We'll call that 3D. If you step out of that center waterfall 3D to the right, we'll call that 4D. It's a faster flow of water. You're like, whoa, this is a lot more frequency, right? Well, here's the issue. And then obviously the one on the left, even more frequency, that 5D. This is what I want you to see though. That's a 2D image. This is actually what it feels like. When you're in the center, you're in 3D. Okay, imagine you're a fish swimming up this waterfall like a salmon. Okay, moving like this. As you go into the right waterfall, remember, it's not just a switch in reality. You have to swim up. It's a higher frequency bandwidth when you're operating and multiplexing the fourth dimension. Now check this out. So we're swimming up and to the right now. Once you guys are graduating, a lot of you guys are in Ascension School. I'm seeing you in Ascension School. That's when you swim over to your center and then over into that 5D higher reality. So it's taking a lot of effort. I just wanted to explain that to you guys. There is a slip stream. So we are literally slipping in between timelines and slipping in between dimensions. I just wanted to share that with you because a lot of us yesterday, I was completely aware for about an hour during my nap yesterday. I was completely coherent of everything that was going on in another dimension. And it almost feels like I'm living 2 or 3 different lives simultaneously. I'm no longer bound to the consciousness here. Now, another thing too, what they say with the cognitive ability of a human being based upon your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Okay. They like to say, human beings are operating on 3% of their conscious mind or their brain capacity. The other 97% is your subconscious. Well, this is what I want everyone out there to kind of realize is that as you become more multidimensional, our true inherent ability in the Christos, right, DNA version of ourselves, that 12D DNA being instilled once again, we're utilizing a lot more than 3%. I would say some of us are using 5, 10, maybe even 15% of our conscious minds. Now, what does that mean? That means I'm aware of more of the reality planes in the multiverse than just the physical plane of reality. That's what it means. So instead of using 3%, 3% of your brain equals 3D. 6% of your brain, right? Let's say you're aware of 3D and 4D. 9% of your brain capacity, 3D, 4D, 5D. How many planes of existence can you multiplex utilizing your base hardware, your chemical computer, which is a brain, to actually perceive the universe and reality? I just wanted to share that with you as we get ready for my brother who's coming in hot. That's a lot. I'm gonna hot. Listen, he's gonna tell you about some products. I'm gonna show him on the screen. You guys don't even know what this is. Like, this is nuts. This is state of the art. This just came out. This is my brother. I want to bring him to the stage here. He's going to tell you all about it. All right, everyone, Mr. Ken Owen, bringing him to the stage. What's up, brother?
Boy, I feel fortunate, Ryan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm coming all the way from Belize, the country of Belize, and Tea Kettle, a village, to share with you guys TKO farms and our products and where they come from. Mm-hmm. So thank you for having me, Ryan. And Ryan, one of the big things is we both know we go back, 20 years, 25 years?
Yes, sir. Yes. I mean, I was a young pup, 21 years old, just lost in the wilds of Southern California when I met my brother Ken. It's been but here's the funny thing about the universe. Isn't it crazy how everything comes full circle?
It is crazy. We're at a wedding, which we've seen each other many times, but everything changed in a month.
Right.
Yep.
So no, I mean, me and Ken have known each other. He's a super solid individual, but what he's kind of stumbled onto is something profound for the whole planet. And that's why I wanted to share some things. I just want to show you what it is. Let me just bring this to the stage real quick. This is where you guys can find this stuff on the Team Light store, right? But this is the product we're going to be talking about right here. So you go to the Team Light here. Click on, let me go here. View actual size. Okay. We go here and click on the health and wellness tab. When you click on the health and wellness tab, scroll down to Agravitae. How do you say that properly, Ken? I always
Agravitae.
Agravitae.
And by the way, it stands for a grateful life.
Listen, I feel like, what was that? Remember Zoolander, where he does all the little commercials? He's like, Aqua. He's like, he's like, merman. Agravitae.
Agravitae.
Anyways, so let's check out the collection. This is what I want to show you guys, which is the hot fire. This right here. I want you to explain to everyone what this is and why no one on earth has this. This is the AGR 74. I want you to let them know what that is, because we have things, ladies and gentlemen, that we like between us and our circles, we utilize. This is something I want to share with you guys what this is. My brother Ken owns the biggest sour sops farm on earth in Belize. Yes. This is his main product. Now, Ken, we're on Fluff Tube. You can't say how many things this thing heals. Okay. So you got to be careful. I don't want them to get flagged. You feel me what I'm saying? Don't be like, it kills this. It heals this. I just want you to talk about the product and why it's so, like I said, it's so powerful.
Ryan, what if I told, first of all, actually explain for a few minutes how I got where I'm at.
Okay, let's do that.
Actually get to these products, because
Okay, let's do that.
that's what's really critical. So let's just say about 10 years ago, I came to the country of Belize, and I was looking for property, and I found a farm, and unbeknownst to me, it was owned by a doctor, and he was selling it because he was older. And bottom line is, after about 6 months of due diligence, he calls me up. Now, I buy the farm because of teak, mahogany, and basically orange trees, which I really didn't care about that, but it was the hardwoods. So we're closing escrow. He calls up and says, congratulations, escrow's closed. He says, Mr. Owen, you've got 2,000 trees of soursop. They very well could be your future. And I go, what's soursop? He goes, look it up, you'll figure it out. So I look it up in a few seconds, and I'm stood back a second. I said, wow, this is insane. The power of this fruit. How do I not hear about it? I've traveled the world. So I come to the farm. Fast forward, over the course of 4 years, 5 years, we've grown the world's largest farm of 1,000 acres, 85,000 trees of soursop. And through this process, soursop, the fruit itself, they claim it's 1,000 times better for fighting deadly diseases. We all know what those are, and you can look them up yourself. So through this process, we were really focused on the fruit. And then I get a call one day, and a gentleman says, I'd like to buy your tea. So I said, okay. Next thing you know, I brought in Nigel Milliken, the team has, and we build the only tea plant for soursop tea leaves in the world. And I always say, what's the chances that we build this in the village of Tea Kettle? That's crazy by itself. So now we've built this tea plant, and over the course of about 2 to 3 years after completing it, now we're making tea, and we discovered at the end of the day, the young leaf of the soursop tree has got 100% more compounds in it than the aged leaf. Very important. So what we discovered after that, to fast forward this, that if you put that leaf into a proprietary stone that we've had made for us, we could release the compounds in that young leaf, just like the Mayans did in the old days. They took a bowl, because we live where the Mayans lived. We're in the valley here with the Mayan mountains, the water, pristine, no pesticides ever been used, any of that stuff. So what they do is they grab the leaf off a tree, the bark and different things. They put it in a bowl, they ground that really hard. And then if the doctor from the tribe didn't put it on you, he put it in you. And so he was the medicine man. Well, we discovered that the pressure of a natural stone from Mother Nature will release these compounds. So next thing you know, now we got the tea that's going out there, but we come across the ability to take that powder that the compounds now have went up 400% in only this young leaf. The only thing is the young leaf. So now we have this beautiful powder that can be put in multiple products, as you see here. But one key thing was to find somebody that could do extraction of powder and keep those compounds in there. And we were able to do that, which took a fair amount of time. So now we end up with this unbelievable product that can literally deliver to your body, spraying in your mouth, it's a canister, aerosol canister. Now you're able to get those compounds in your bloodstream in 30 seconds. So your absorption rate is at about 90%. So what this does, it goes after deadly diseases. It's called AGR74. Those 74 compounds fight the deadliest diseases, and we all know what they are. Very cautious to say very much about it, but it really goes after the key ones is inflammation in the body's well known. Those are challenging things. So's the sugar level. So we're looking at things that are really up front. You see a pretty good result pretty quickly. And then the rest of them we all can imagine. So soursop's known for fighting the deadliest diseases day in and day out. So it all starts at this farm in Belize. We're the world's largest. It's all about quality of product. We just literally had a doctor leave here yesterday that's endorsing us. He's an MD. He was like, Ken, this is amazing. And not all products are the same. It's very, very much, I got to be clear here. There is nobody that meets the standard, the quality that we are in the world. Nobody's ever built a tea plant. Nobody's got the powders. They don't have the quality, the compounds. This is all about quality of product. And so it's taken many years, what it is, almost 10 years, to get this product to market. So then, after doing all this, we created Agravitae. And Agravitae is the arm of the company that actually does the distribution, manufacturing, and everything, independent of the farm, to get you these products. So the AGR 74 is the hot item. It's just about to hit the market. Ryan, actually, you're one of the first people to actually be able to put this up, I believe, at the moment. So
Hey,
this is
listen.
it.
Whoa. Can you hear me? Whoa.
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah. So you guys, so in a nutshell, the stuff on Amazon is hot garbage. They get it from Mexico. It doesn't have the same purity. The leaves are older. Let me break it down. When you use the young leaves, and Belize has this very special soil that is Mayan soil that is thousands of years old, and how they used to, grow crops. So the nitrogen and the stuff they found in the soil, you can't replace, right? It's almost like virgin soil. So they're growing these soursops plants, and they realize that the young leaves are 400% more powerful than the older leaves, which is what you're going to find on, unless it's this company on TikTok and the soursops and all that jazz. Now, I've tried the other brands. Yeah, the black seed oil and some other things. But when I tried the spray in your mouth, this thing it's completely different. It's 2 sprays, right, Ken?
4
in the morning.
2
4
times a day.
So 2 times, but is it on each cheek? Explain. Tell them.
Yeah, 2 on each cheek. So here I am, Brian. There we go.
Okay.
AGR
Yep.
74. Pull this out. Shake it a little bit.
Twice a day.
And let it sit 30 seconds. It's in your bloodstream. The compounds from this, Ryan, I like to be very clear. The compounds go up when it's been through the grinding process of an ancient stone. That's when the compounds go to the moon. And I always go back to Mayans. They knew this way before us. They were pure and clean. They healed their people with everything that Mother Nature gave them. That's what this is all about at the end of the day. And one of the key things, Ryan, is talking about the AGR 74, which is obviously something we're very proud of. But the tea itself that you guys have on your site is the holy grail. And I always want to make sure everybody understands this. That tea is unusually strong because it comes from the young leaf, but it takes twice as many leaves to make the same amount of tea because they're young. And so they're full of nothing but water, 90% water, basically. And so when we dry it out, so it takes twice as many leaves to get the same product. So you could double down on this product, and you can make actually 2 cups of tea out of 1 run of it at a time. So when you're done, Ryan, real quickly, because there's a lot of misleading stuff on the internet, do not boil your water and put the tea in it. You just killed everything. One of the most critical things there is. Take your water to 165, 175, put your leaf in there for 4 or 5 minutes, whatever you want to do it for the strength of it. Pull your leaf out, and you can do it again. When you're done, don't throw it away. Eat it. Put it in scrambled eggs. Put it in something still full of nutrients. Do not waste it. That's a blessing from God for us. It really is.
Got it. So, I mean, it seems, cancel clear. It seems that the funniest thing is like the things that are really healthy for you, they're going to be the most homeopathic, fresh from Mother Gaia in the most natural, ancient way possible. And I feel that some of these ingredients and some of these things you cannot replicate in a lab. And that's what they're finding. A lot of these doctors that are coming out and speaking with you, they're going, how are you getting results when you had these tested? You should tell them when he had it tested, he kept spending over and over and over 3 times to figure out why it was the young leaf in the soursops that had 400%. That's 4x more powerful than the older leaf. So I just wanted to let everyone know, as far as detoxing your suit, we talk about detoxing all the time. When it's talking about killing parasites and healing your body, here at Team Light, we only support the most, organic, homeopathic type products on Earth. So with this particularly, Ken has literally a monopoly on it. He owns the biggest soursops farm on Earth in Belize. The soil is 100% just like the Mayans left it. And this is some of the stuff that's being rolling out from his farm. And I just wanted to share Ken to the planet. Ken, as a member of Team Light, you know what I mean? Like, hey, planet Earth, this is Ken. This is where we get our soursops. And if you guys do, and like I said, this is just the beginning. He has a skincare line coming out. There's all different types of tea, detox teas. But the main thing to remember is that it's the young leaf that has that huge output, and then extracting the chemicals, or let's say the nutrients from the leaf, is the old was it stone and pedestal? Tell
Ancient.
them about the 2,000-pound stone that you use to extract. Tell
It's
them.
4,000.
4,000 pounds. Tell them.
Pounds, and we got multiple ones of them. So I tell the story real quickly. So we bought all the tea equipment, and then I wanted to make powder. So I went to Nigel Milliken, which everybody can look up Nigel, world leading tea master. He never puts his name on anything. He is his own brand. He says, Mr. Owen, we got to get this tea to the world. And so we were talking, and everybody wanted to sell me these stainless steel high-speed units that would literally give me a kilo a second of powder when you pour in the leaf. And he said, be extremely careful. And I have a naturalist, you guys. Ashley's her name. She basically goes through and touches everything, and she has a natural ability to tell you if it's good product, if it's bad product, which is quite often. And so she makes sure everything's good. So bottom line is I send to India and China 10 kilos of product, and they're supposed to send it back. Well, I come back from the farm, and I've got green powder from one of our little stones that we started with, which was only 2,000 pounds. I get back to the office, and here's the stuff in from India. And I grab it, and I go, wow, this is interesting. So I poured both of them, the powder from the farm that I just brought back, and the powder in from India. The powder in from India was gray. So I took it down to Ashley, and I said, now she doesn't know a thing. I do so much, she just goes, what is it? So she went to grab the powder that came in from India, and she touched it. She goes, there's nothing in this. I said, okay. She touched in a fraction of a second the powder that came from the farm, and she stood back and said, Ken, what is this? I said, that's a powder from the farm, from the stone. The other one's from India that came from the stainless steel system. And she goes, I told you. It killed the energy in that powder the way they did it. And so many people, you guys know this out there, frequency, stainless steel, high energy, you can destroy, heat destroys. So be extremely careful. It's all about the integrity of the product at the end of the day. That's why it starts at TKO Farms and it ends up on your table through Agravitae at the highest standard and quality. You're never going to be without the highest quality and standard. A COA, certificate of analysis, is printed on our site. We do this nonstop. There's not a thing to hide, you guys, not a thing of the quality of our products. And another one, Ryan, we talk about the tea, is the shilajit. You know all about shilajit. The shilajit's off the charts, and it's a special process that we performed that we actually got shilajit that we've taken from hydrogen water, broke down, and put into it the leaf powder. So now you're getting the leaf powder, young leaf powder with shilajit in the only way it's ever been done that I know of. And so it's so important for the body. You need those trace minerals to absorb vitamins and everything else. So if anybody's out there, grab that along with our AM product, which is going to give you energy, and you can sleep off the AM, PM product. The AM's for energy during the day. Nighttime is the PM. Rockstar product, there isn't a person. We've sold over 1 million capsules of those in the first 90 days. So I'll give you a little bit of idea of the products. Very proud of them. And always, more than anything else, our new product that's hitting the market is the loose leaf, which we're able to actually give people more when that hits the market. And it's loose leaf. And the reason for it being loose leaf, again, is using one less piece of equipment to process. The less equipment you use to process that's man-made, frequency, stainless steel, those create a negative energy in 99% of all cases of frequency. So we stay away from that in every way that we can. So hopefully I give you a lot of data here in a short period of time. But always think TKO Farms in Belize, the last place, never use DDT, pure and clean. We're where the Mayans lived on our property, you guys. We got artifacts. We're 2 miles from the ATM caves where they're been there for 1,000 to 2,000 years sitting there. There's tours. You can't believe the energy of this place. Every day since I've been here, drizzles in the morning, the sun comes out in the afternoon. We got soursop fruit, you guys. They're literally, I'll shrink it down a little bit, up to 15 pounds that we've grown, and some a little bit larger. And so then the tea and the leaf literally grows on the tree in a week to 3 weeks. We got leaf, young leaf, nonstop processing, and it's all about the nutrients. Gorgeous. There's a lot out there on us.
Well, hey, ladies and gents, just listen. Team Light, you guys know this. We got 15 years of receipts. And you know me personally, we get offered to do a lot of products from a lot of different companies, but I only really share the ones with my friends. The main thing people need to realize is the integrity of stuff. And what you will find in a lot of these different products out there is, they say that they're all these flashy, great things, and they're actually shit. You know what I mean? It's just like a label. When you actually find somebody who's like, no, we own the biggest farm in Belize, in the world, really.
Yes,
But
it is.
what really got me was that the soil of the Maya and how it's untouched, and that's how you're getting those yields. That just really shows that the old school way and the more homeopathic, organic way, but really the ancient way. We're remembering how to do stuff with this, and I think that was great information that you shared about how to prepare the tea. How so, Ken? One more time, when you're making the tea with this stuff, 160 degrees. So imagine everyone has a kettle pot.
Yes.
They hit the button and it's bubbling. Take it to 160, then pour that in the tea. Wait 4 minutes. Is that what you said?
165, 175. Some people go to 180, but stay at that lower end of it, because what we're doing, we're actually just extracting the compounds out of the tea, out of the leaf into the water, right? And the biggest mistake, you guys, if you go on YouTube, all of them, here these guys are taking these leaves from Mother Nature, boiling water, throwing them in it. What does boiled water do? Kills everything. I don't understand how these people are sitting out there telling people to do this. You're destroying it. It's the most ignorant thing I've seen. And I got to tell you how it started, because I was not aware. So Nigel Milliken is at the farm, and this gentleman is the man. And he basically, I said, Nigel, I'll make us some tea. So what did I do? I went to the stove. I had actually a teapot, and I got the thing boiling. I had the tea in the cup. I poured it off, and he literally yelled at me across the room, "What are you doing?" I go, "What?" He goes, "That is alive. You just killed it. You poured hot water, boiling hot water over the top of it. You just destroyed it." And I never thought. And he goes, "That's one of the biggest things people don't understand. Boiling water destroys. So whatever you do, please don't boil your water."
Listen, ladies and gents, that's the first time I've ever heard that on Earth. Give me a thumbs up if that's the first time you guys have ever heard that. It had to be told to us by Ken and an expert. I mean, that makes complete sense to me. You know what I mean? That is huge information for people that drink tea. And especially, it's really important, though. This is a different type of tea. This isn't like you're buying it in the grocery store, everything's dead in the tea bag. This is these elements of these young leaf that are in your tea. They're still alive, correct?
Absolutely. That's the whole thing about this. And I want to go back, is on the package, which I don't have here with me.
Which one?
The tea leaf itself. Okay. It's small batch. And at this moment, I'm at the plant. I'm looking across the street because we've had filming all weekend and all kinds of things going on, and we're educating people. We, in one day, can only produce about 35 to 40 pounds of tea leaf. That's it. It takes really 1,000 pounds approximately to get 100 pounds of leaf, young leaf. And out of that 100 pounds, we're only usable, because the grade sizes, we're going to get maybe 30 pounds to 40 pounds of actual tea. So when we say small batch, you guys, it takes a whole day just to make that. So as an example, a 1.5 ounce bag and 100 pounds only gives us 1,000 bags. So look at this. When I say small batch, I mean small batch, every one of them. And the COA, Certificate of Analysis, is posted. So it's of the cleanest, highest quality. Nothing to hide, you guys. It takes so much to make this tea, but it's a difference. And Ryan, I can tell you, if I haven't had one, I've had 1,000 people. I've been at this for years now. Is the difference with stomach challenges, people's digestive tract, everything. After 2 to 3 weeks, I've had people say, "Ken, I had problems for 3 years, and it's just cleaned my system out." It does above and beyond so many different things. Keep in mind those compounds, those 74 compounds is in this tea leaf. Now, it hasn't been ground to supersize it, but bottom line is, soursop tea is known for this. Most tea that you buy is just flavor, and everybody loves it. This is full of those compounds that the body needs. And one of the key things that everybody's got to remember, soursop doesn't kill anything as much as turns off the cells. There are free radicals. Doesn't kill. So it turns them off. That's why this is the tree of life. And Ryan, why is this the tree of life? Let me tell you 4 things. It's self-pollinating. 2, it can grow fruit year-round if it's maintained correctly, right, if it's maintained at the highest level like we do here. We can get fruit that's processing year-round. Number 3, the soursop, which is the fruit of the tree, is the nutrients of the body. Higher in vitamins than blueberries, acai berry, full of fiber. You guys can look it all up. Insane amount of the vitamins and everything in it. And the 4th thing of the tree is the leaf of the tree is the medicine of the body. The tree of life, the soursop tree, this is it, you guys. I live and breathe this, and it's about getting it to you and understanding it. We just had a documentary shot for the last 4 days here at the farm, with probably 2 to 3 episodes, and literally everybody's going, this is insane. How did we not hear about this?
Right.
Here we are sharing it with the world.
Nonstop, dude. Ken, I just wanted to introduce my audience to you. You guys want any of those products, check out teamlightstore.com. They're all there, the whole full product line. Feel free to check it out and look more into the company and everything else that Mr. Ken Owen is doing. Ken, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on our show here today. I'm going to go into a Q&A with everyone else. Was there anything you'd like to share, my brother?
I do want to say one thing, because everybody comes here. I get to get a lot of attention. It's not me. It's all my team members. That from Abner at the farm to Michael at the office in LA. It takes everybody to do this. Just because I'm filmed, I'm the guy that has to run and talk about it. They do the work. I'm leadership at the end of the day to get this to you. So I want to say thank you to them and to all the people that buy the product, because our results are insane. The feedback, and just say thank you again. And Ryan, again, just what an opportunity this morning. We did this in just minutes, right?
Yeah, 100%. Hey, this is how we
wasn't even planned.
No, we woke up each other. He sent me a picture of a coffee cup over like his whole facility in Belize, and I was like, I sent him a copy of my coffee cup in front of Thunder Mountain. I'm like, good morning. We are awake. Let's manifest. So, if everyone is looking for ways in which to, heal, self-heal, and increase that output. And this is a product that I personally use, and I definitely recommend it. You guys try it out. If you guys like tea, right, definitely try this and see about the results. And like I said, in the comments in the future, go ahead and post your results and how you feel about them. I've seen the test things come out back. He showed me when we first started talking about this. When I went and visited I was in Laguna in the Newport out there when I was filming with David Palmer, Leo King. So I think that this is going to have a really bright future. And I just want to give you guys an insight. So you might have never heard about this before. If you are going to try soursops, if you have before, try this and see if that may have the results you're looking for. And with that, my brother, absolute pleasure. We're talking about him coming out to the Bridge Expo.
Going to be there. We'll be there.
You know what I mean? So you guys got to come. We're putting this whole Marvel team together, and I'm seeing all the pieces shift together, ladies and gentlemen. So my brother, all right, till next time, I'm going to continue with the Q&A, okay?
Talk to you later, buddy. God bless.
Right. Peace. All right, so you guys having fun out there? Woo! We got a lot. Thank you, Mr. Ken Owen, for crushing. And listen, you guys, it's a combination of all of our assets, all of the mental and energetic focus of all the light workers out there across the planet. Maybe you have a great idea. Maybe you have a great invention. Maybe you have a great product. Go ahead and email support@teamlight.com. What we want to do is create a network of trusted individuals who have integrity. That's what this really is all about. So I think that, that's very important right now is, listen, light is going to illuminate everything, right? So my deal is that, I honestly, it's hilarious that, it's been, quite a ride, let's just say. At my age right now, I don't know what this is, but I'm like taking my vitamins, flossing my teeth, putting on my face cream. All these things to preserve, because health is wealth. So we're going to talk about some of those new things. And as things pop up on the Team Light store, like I said, that's been up there for about a week. This is the first time we're letting you know. But there are new products and things that we're sharing with everybody. Will be making a new video. my brother Kevin Sorbo. You know what I mean? We got a PB. We got some products on the health and wellness. I was just like, Hercules. I think we need to invite him out to the bridge as well. He's got some new products out there as well that we're going to share with the health and wellness. But the thing is that I just wanted to share some of the things that I do naturally in my day-to-day that maybe people don't. Like, yes, I have a John Ellis water filtration system after a 5-stage reverse RO. Yes, I put my trace minerals and I raise the alkalinity in my water before I drink it. Yes, there are certain vitamins, and I'm going to make a new video for you guys on the how to make the highest high frequency smoothies, right? So how I make my smoothies. But I think with all of us coming together, each of you guys have very specific skill sets that work for you. And I think as we come together, everyone shares their little tips. You know what I mean? There's so many things that you guys know how to do that I do not, right? So what I'm trying to say is that we need a place to share that. Now, we do have some new insights on some new things that are also going to be released. You guys, I have like 3 top secret things coming out that are going to be like announced at the Bridge Expo in October 17th through the 19th. I spoke with my team yesterday about a whole new, let's just say, technologies that is going to assist a lot of people who have a lot of questions get kind of weave their way through this matrix in a much more accelerated way. And I think that we're coming together to do this. There's about 2 or 3 company launches that are going to be taking place, plus my brother William, and obviously, my brother Chief Russell Gould. We have updates when he gets back from Australia. We will be going live. I will be live with my brother Masate, I believe, Thursday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, me and Masate. I also will be going, goodness gracious, I have another going live, I believe. On Wednesday at 2 p.m., I will be going live with Tim and Julie, my family out here in Sedona, talking about their new technology and how this new quantum interface is interacting with the public. So it's going to be a very busy week. Just, it's going to be a busy week. Is it Tuesday? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're going live. We have new financial updates. I'm waiting for some things to come through. There's a lot of new things going out. My main thing that I want with some of these financial updates for you guys is obviously we're all waiting on these timelines. What I'm trying to say is that there's something very interesting with me in my dream time. And what I've noticed is this is as follows. In every single reality, except for this one we're in right now, that already happened. So I feel like we're the slowest reality or the most dense that is going through this great transition. And I just want you guys to know that I tip my hat off to you for holding space and being positive in your life and helping your brothers and sisters and really being a cut above the rest. There is a faster speed going on. Okay. So I think that, how does this compare to moringa and acai? Listen, I've been on moringa and acai. Acai is kind of, I love acai. Who doesn't love an acai bowl? But no, this is more like Medicina. Love, Kimba 108. Just try it. Like it's not like, oh my God, it tastes delicious. It's like you drink this stuff. You're like, like certain like products you take, you can actually feel it like go through your body and do something. That's what this does. Smoothie. I will teach all of you guys how to make the fire smoothie. It's like 25 components, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. I don't know what that means. Okay. You guys got any specific questions for me? Yes. Monoatomics is what's up. Jeremy, by the way, just for everyone out there, my brother Jeremy makes the monoatomic golds. So yes, Jeremy, hit him up specifically. And Jeremy, put your company logo in the comments for everyone to take a look at. My favorite place where I got Ethereum gold, it was called Monoatomics. I don't know what happened. That company got shut down. So Jeremy, I think there's a huge opportunity there for your monoatomics, gold all day, platinum. Hit up Jeremy, and Jeremy, please put your website in the comments for everyone. What else do you guys have? Listen, that applies to all tea. Listen, no one told Kimba, you should have made a video about this 25 years ago. I didn't know that I obviously boil the water. You don't pour boiling water on the tea. But I didn't know that you can't take that thing over a certain thing or you actually damage it. So thank you for letting all of us know. And I bet you 80% of the people on the planet don't know that. Because when I heard that, I was like, What do you mean? You only take it to 160, 170 max? He goes, yeah, because that again is if your tea is alive. If it's some powder or some bag you're getting in the grocery store, that's already dead. We're talking about living tea. The tea is, relatively fresh. Yes, dude, see? Still using the OG. Look, TJ Clark is hot fire, okay? We're going to go and do a product video. I'm going to talk about all this stuff. I just like hanging out with you guys always. Jeremy, put your company in the deal there. Yes, and it is all about integrity. And like I said, you got to be very careful coming onto my podcast and obviously sharing products because my people that listen to me from here to South Africa are very aware, very highly intelligent beings. So if we test your product and we give you a thumbs up, you're good to go. That's why I'm very, a lot of people want to share their stuff with me. I'm like, hey, dude, it ain't me. I'm not a sham wow guy. Your shit's got to work. Just like my products, when I say this is the world's only piezoelectric PEMF device, I mean that. All right. That actually works. And we have apps and stuff. I mean, I'm printing these in the garage, bro. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm just trying to say it for everyone out there. I love you. I want to play music and have fun, but this is going to be banned in 150 countries. Let's just try to see what we got. You know what I mean? Any specific questions you guys have? This was a very special little video for you guys. Anything that you guys, alkaline water using tea? Absolutely. Alkaline water for everything. I drink all my waters 9.5 pH, 9 and above. So I always drink alkaline water. No cancer can thrive or grow in an alkaline environment. And if you just only drink alkaline water, right? Well, good luck, Chuck. Desert Wizard. I got to play music now. I use a hydrogen machine. Yeah, I mean the Langen, I think it's, was it Langen? Not Langen. No, it's the Langen brothers. What's it start with a K? Krangen? That has a pretty good. Put it in the comments. You guys know what I'm talking about. Starts with a K. All right, teleportation. And the other time that you observe, okay, listen, here we go. Let me put some music on now. All right. For everyone making copies of the video, we're now going into, no, I'm just kidding. We're going to talk about all kinds of cool stuff. There's something I wanted to hang out with you guys and discuss too. I don't know if you guys are noticing just all the crazy changes that are taking place right now. There we go. I need a little of that. Thank you. And the other timelines, have you observed teleportation abilities? Just listen to your talk with Isa. The density is one inhibiting in certain ways. Yes, absolutely. So teleportation, the funniest thing is, like, people say that distance doesn't matter. My always thing is if you're going to be focusing on teleportation mentally, obviously, I know we're going right from like, drink the tea. Now we're like, this is how you teleport using your mind, right? I do see people teleporting in other dimensions. Here's what I can say though is, like, for most of the majority of the population on this planet in the fourth dimension right now, if you are going to graduate, you're in Ascension School. I can say many of the teachers and many of the upper dimensional beings who are overseeing some of these academies on Earth, yes, they can teleport. A lot of them choose not to. There's something about the distortion of the electromagnetic field down here where you have to be very careful teleporting, because if you're doing it like yourself, just a regular teleportation, what sort of static or distortion are you traveling through? If we're swimming in the ocean and there's all kinds of, let's just say it wasn't the cleanest ocean, right? You got to be careful what you're traveling through. Okay, so that's what I would say about that. Or your electromagnetic field around your soul, or whatever that dimensional version is, which is traveling, must have the ability to shield itself before it reassembles. Hope that answers your question. Yeah, there it is. Kangen water machines. Yep. Yeah, Kangen makes fire products like that. Do you all see website links? I don't know why that's not coming up. So teamlightstore.com. Let's see if you guys can see this. All right, let's go to events. Now that I have this up, let's check this out. Let's add this to the stage. All right, add to stage. I want to be a little bigger than that. How does this look? Hey, look. Just so you guys know, if you guys can only come for a day, click on this one, the Bridge Expo. This is your Saturday day pass, which includes the party. Okay, this is at teamlightstore.com. It's going to forward you over to our Shopify, But this is all, I mean, this is the place. It's going big. We're going big here. Let's go ahead and keep clicking. So there's the lobby. There'll be a meet and greet waiting for you guys there. There's the little areas that we have to hang out. There is our deal will be taking place. We're going to have dual screens there. There's the little bar that we got in the hotel. And then obviously there's the pool on the roof, which will be open. And then we also have all the stuff to check out. So it's a really rad venue that we are having this at. The hotel itself is only 3 years old. It's going to be a brand new, very cool thing at the Bridge Expo. We will be doing more coupon stuff for you guys. The prices are going up on Friday. We will be doing coupons to kind of do that. We are selling tickets and we are kind of moving forward. So there are some different things that I want you guys to know. If you are planning on getting a ticket, I would take advantage of it before, what is today? Tuesday? Friday, the price goes up on the tickets. However, there will be coupons. Listen, this is my family. We're going to share the coupons. There's also people out there that don't know what, that are just finding us through other ways. We want to make sure everyone has an awesome vested interest. Everyone has a great time. And that's what this really is about. I'm bringing products and like little secrets that are going to be sitting in front of you guys. I'm bringing everything to you. All your questions are going to be facilitated by vendors that are sitting right there in the tables to talk to you. I can't make it, any more simple than that. I'm bringing everything right to you. So, and then we're going to have a great time and be at the bridge. So, all right. What time does the bridge start on Friday? We'll be flying. Don't worry. Okay. So CC, the bridge starts at 5:00. We have, the schedule's up here. Let's just do this. Everyone asks me, I'm like, let's do it live for the planet. Let's do a walkthrough. Let's check out the schedule of events, shall we? All right. Let's see what we got here. Day 1, Friday, October 17th, we have a 5 to 5:30 is the VIP check-in, VIP early bird check-in. Listen, we love you. Check in if you want to check in. Most people are going to check in Saturday morning, but listen, I know you guys are super excited. And if you guys have come to maybe our conferences, right, in the past, you know how it works. Holler at us. You guys are family. So 5 to 7 p.m. is the opening event mixer for all guests at Hyatt's Copper and Steel Restaurant. 5:30 to 6 p.m., there is a sacred cacao ceremony, which will be held in one of the presidential suites of the hotel or VP suites. It's going to be private, but if you're VIP, you will be there. And then we have a Jean-Charles Moyen's premiere will be from 8 to 9:30 p.m. in the Juniper Room. And that is a film screening, which is a world premiere of Jean-Charles Moyen's latest films, included for all ticket holders. And I will take care of him, obviously, for that because I love him. I love my family. Saturday. Do you guys want to do this? Do you guys want to see what's popping? I posted an area in the Telegram group. Yes, Lisa right here. This is one of your moderators in the Telegram group. Go ahead and say hello to Lisa. All right. Let's keep going here because this is important. If you guys are coming, you guys should know. Saturday, 10 to 11 a.m. check-in. Doors are for seating open at 10:30 in the morning. 11 to 11:15, there's an opening ceremony. I will be doing that. Bill Homan then crushes from 11:15 to 12. Right? Mitchell Hedges Skull, Crystal Ball. Masadi's then 12:20 to 1:20. Tone Millard, Native Wisdom. We got a lunch break from 2 to 3:30. Then we're going to go ahead and have Dr. Samuel Lee, MD. If you are one of his people listening to me, you guys should get your tickets. Please let us know. If Dr. Samuel Lee is sending you our way, we would appreciate it. That's 3:30 to 4:30. Mr. Palmer, 4:30 to 5:30. Then we have a break. Then I'm going to crush my 6 to 7 Galactic Emissary. You guys, I'm going to do some funny stand-up stuff with some information. I know it's very interesting, with that. You go ahead and just... All right. And then we have a red carpet event, 8 to 9:30. Now, listen, we're going to have a red carpet thing pop in Saturday night. You guys are going to have a step and repeat. You guys are going to have red carpets. Okay. You guys are going to have, just get this out of my way. Okay. Thank you. There's a step and repeat. We're going to have a professional photographer there, probably from 8 to 9:30. I would say probably maybe 7:30. Some of you guys are like overachievers and are you guys already coming? This is what I did. Everyone has a dinner break on Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. If you're staying in the hotel, it's enough time to get a bite and change. Okay. So when the red carpet starts at 8:30 to 9:30, red carpet, professional photographers, bring your date. It's the Galaxy Ball. Get your photos. We have some new sponsors, by the way, that we're working on right now to also have a little step and repeat, and another film crew and potential other things coming. I don't want to talk about that yet. I want to fill our space with our family first, okay? And then Leo King's going to be firing off between 9 and midnight. I also have my brother Alexander Del Sol, which we will probably, maybe he warms it up for, from 9 to 9:30. My brother comes in, or if he wants to play at the end, but we will have my brother there, Alexander Del Sol. So we have music the whole time on stage for 2 days. We have breakout rooms. This is, I don't know why I haven't done this before. I should have explained how awesome this whole thing is. You guys, this is nonstop. Okay, there's barely time for potty breaks. This is what's going on. Sunday, 9 to 10 a.m. VIP event, private event, Bill Holman and the Mitchell Hudges Crystal Skull. If you're a VIP, and like I said, we can talk based upon if there's space available. We can talk about that later. But there's a VIP event, private screening with the Mitchell Hudges School. Then we also have a private event with Masadi, 10:15 to 11 a.m. And then we also have a private event. We're going to have actually Russell J. Gould is going to speak at 11:30 to 12:30. Okay. And then he has his private event. Dun, 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 dun. Well, we'll keep going. Okay. He speaks at 11:30 to 12:30. Then we have Issa, 12:35 to 1:35. Then we have lunch, 1:35 to 2:30. Now we have a special event. This is one of the breakout rooms from 2:45 to 5:45 for all the Russell J. Gould. People would love to see him. He's going to do a private presentation in a breakout room, private for all of his family and loved ones that are coming out there. We love you, Russell and William. All right. Then we're going to go into Jean-Charles Moyen. Okay. He'll be at 2:35 to 3:30. We have Robert Phoenix, 3:40 to 4:40. He will be with David Palmer. They're going to do a combo. We'll see about that. Then we have panels. Okay. 4:45 to 5:45. We have Dr. Sandra. She'll be a panel with Issa, Miss Hudak, Sheila, Niece, Shauna, Ava, and some more special guests. We have a dinner break, 5:45 to 6:45. Then we have a raffle. I am bringing so much stuff to the raffle. I mean, I'm just going to bring all kinds of cool stuff like I've shown you before, but like just rad raffle things to raffle off. It's a raffle off. And then we have another panel I will be hosting. We'll have Dr. Samuel Lee, MD, Masadi, Tom Millard, Bill Holman, Zach Fisher, and Chris Vera. I have some more hidden special guests for you guys. All right. And then we'll have a closing ceremony. And then, I don't know, dude. I got that place till midnight. If we want to go party again, I don't know. Dance again. I'm not sure. But we could just turn it up in there. And you guys were taking over the hotel for 3 days. So that's what we're doing. That's what's going on at the Hyatt. I love you guys very much, but it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And I just wanted to let you know, look, I did it. So if people are asking about the schedule, point them at this video. You get to hang out with Mr. Ken Owen, right? And you get to see everything that we're doing. Go and remove this. All right. I can't find the Telegram group. Lisa, go ahead. Okay, so Anna Banana, you have to buy a ticket, love, and then we will send you the private link to the Telegram group. It's only open for ticket holders. That's how we do that because, it's like private information. We want to make sure the people who have tickets are in that group. You should get a live link from the web. We'll email you. If you are a ticket holder and you have not received that, it could have went to your junk mail. Email support@teamlight.com. Let them know that you are a ticket holder. Send your receipt for your ticket. We will send you the link. Okay. That's because people are doing ride shares. People are trying to share hotel rooms. It's not a public Telegram group. It's a private. It's just for us. Okay. That's how we do it here at Team Light. We have security because many of us are going to be bowling very, very soon. We take our security very seriously. And you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I love you guys. Okay. Do you guys all see the website? I don't know why this is not popping up on the deal. Please feel free if you guys watch this later, you guys want to add links, I will approve all your guys' company links. Here at Team Light, we like to share everything with our family. All right. So that's what's up. And if you guys don't have any more special questions, I'm going to call it for today, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and then I'll be seeing you guys Thursday at 3:30. And then maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe you'll get me on Friday for a morning coffee, but we might do that on Saturday. If you guys don't know, morning coffees usually take place Friday or Saturdays, usually between 11:15 a.m. and 12:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's usually when we do it. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I love you. All right, you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, peace.
Been recruited by the Star League, then the Frontier.
Now are you ready?
This is it. Here we go.
Cause we'll never be wrong together. 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 Cause we'll never be wrong together. Cause we'll never be wrong together. 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 Cause we'll never be wrong together. Together.
It's me, Mario.